Dear Gemini PI, this is André-Nicolas Chenet talking to you from Gemini Observatory. This short video presents you some very useful tools that you might like to use during your phase 2 preparation. Let me go to this observation here. It has a given target. That target has its own sequence. If you want to see where the telescope will be pointing, you can click on the icon image. This will bring up an image of the field, either from DSS or from 2MASS, and it will overplot the print of the instrument, in this case, the GMOS detectors. In all cases, you will have prints of the guide cameras. In this case, we're having the GMOS instrument wavefront sensor patrol field. This is the area where the guide stars can be selected. The circles there are the areas within which, in this annulus, you can find the guide stars for the P2 wavefront sensor. You can do many things. You can play with all those buttons. One of them is drag, that allows you to change the angle. And you will see if I change the angle so the guide star goes off, DOT will automatically find another one. But you can set the guide star automatically if you prefer. You click on manual guide star. That marks down all the stars that are available. Then you say plus a GMOS OIWFS target, and you click on this one here, for instance. The choice from the OT that was automated was this one. When I move to this one, I pick a star that is now into the GMOS field. So if you're taking an image, expect this area marked with this rectangle to be a shadow in the final image. So ideally, in most cases, we want a guide star that is outside. So that's for the image button. Let me close those windows. There's a way to plot the elevation. This is giving you the expected elevation of your target for tonight. But if you go to view and date, you can see for other days. So let's go, for instance, in February and the 22nd, 24th, my birthday, for instance. We see that this target will have to be cut a little earlier in the night. In this side, you have the altitude. In the other side, you have the air mass. You can have the plot, you can have observation chart, or you can have a table with actual values, whatever you may use that is useful to you. One more thing is the library button. When you click this one, it will bring you, open a new program that contains a lot of examples with the instruments you're using. So if you're interested in using something different than what you have in a template, or if you want to double check what you have done with what are the standards, you can always open the library, open the configuration that corresponds to your setup, and compare. Let me close that for now. The last thing I want to show is in the target component. You want to set the source and the source spatial profile and spectral distribution. When you don't, like it's the case now, if I go under sequence and ITC, you see that there's no ITC calculation. However, if I go there and I say it's a point source, it's not a star, but a galaxy, then I can have a prediction for the signal to noise and counts on the detector. So that's it. Follow us on other videos that will go in more detail for some sequences.